Right, Movie Monkeys live on YouTube. Not that anybody will be watching. This is the early days of Movie Monkeys, but you got to try new things out, right? So I thought this afternoon there was a plethora of reactions that I could do. There's a couple, they're on my pad here, that I'm going to record later on. But there was a number that I didn't think I would be able to do without putting a collection together. And I thought, well, do you know what? I also need to try the live platform. Now, I realise at this stage of Movie Monkeys, when we're 3 months old tomorrow. No, 3 months old on Sunday. So the 16th of August is 3 months after we posted our first video, which was, I think, one of the original Odyssey trailer reactions. So, we're still young, so give us time, right? We're not going to get everything right, and we're not professional. And it's literally just me and my partner who's in that office behind, well, you can't see it now, that wall there. You will be able to see that wall soon. I'm planning on getting rid of this background and turning it into a physical wall. I've already got loads of cool memorabilia stuff to put up. That's new, but I have some old cool stuff, really cool stuff, which if you've seen some of our reactions, Rocky, by the way, you may have already noticed. But anyway, I'm a rambler. We are wanting to get my partner on, but I just need to change the way that we've got this set up and get the physical background going and all that kind of jazz. So why don't we get to the first trailer that we're here for on this test, which is Josephine, which I believe stars Channing Tatum, and I don't know anything about this. So let me see if I can pull this across. Obviously, everything is a little bit different for me now, so just give me a little bit of leeway. Body burying.
Let's go.
Sundance. Okay, nice.
Joe,
Winner as well.
We need identification.
look at me.
She's looking. Bring him out.
Husband and wife.
Josephine? Can you tell me what you saw?
Joe?
I'll tell you what it
Look me in
gives
the eye.
me a vibe of in a minute.
And swear to me that you're telling the truth.
Josephine.
You can look just at me. Don't look over there.
If what you say you saw was so bad, why did you just watch from behind a tree?
Okay, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. So what I would say about that is that sets us up, and I'll tell you what I was referring to before, by the way. By the way, I can't see whether anybody's actually watching or whether we get any comments. No, nobody. No, of course, nobody's going to watch because we're a very young channel, and it's the middle of the very early afternoon here in Australia. But here's what I liked about this trailer from a movie lover's perspective. we do not know what's going on, right? Let me focus on the girl first. I'm presuming the daughter, got Channing Tatum, his wife, and the daughter. We see her with the pencil. That could be misleading. It could mean that she's a bit of a brute. Maybe it's similar to Adolescence, which was, one of the standout shows of the last 12 months. But we don't know the roles of the two parents. Who's standing behind the tree? Well, it's not the wife, because the wife talks about you were standing behind the tree. What's the scene at the beginning? Kind of looks like people in dirt, right? And maybe, are they burying a body? Are they finding something? Are they then reacting to that? Who knows? But it creates this lovely web, and that's what a great trailer does. It creates this lovely web of, well, intrigue here. What does husband do? What does wife do? What role does child have? What relationship do parents have? What do they know about their child? What does the child know? Who's the external force? Maybe there's an external force here. Maybe somebody has come in and done something. Somebody, you know what I mean? So it creates that nice little web. I think that's a really good trailer because it just teases up for a mystery, and we all like mysteries. Reminded me a little bit with the reference to the girl at one stage during the trailer from Adolescence. And also reminded me of like a kind of like Harlan Coben book or TV show on Netflix. So that's that one. That's Josephine. Right, so we've done Josephine. So we are now going to go to, which we're not going to go to immediately, because we're just going to try this little format out for a little while. I need to change a lot. I'm just watching myself here, which is not a pleasant experience, by the way. I need to change. Yeah. So what you can't see here, just before we get to the next trailer, what you can't see here is that, there's basically a wall right here. It's probably about 1.5 meters behind me, for maybe about 5 feet behind me, if you're into the old imperial measurements. And let's just call this lemonade. It's a Friday afternoon. The idea with this wall is to adorn it with some of the existing movie memorabilia and TV memorabilia that we have. So that would include a really cool, big, rocky picture signed by Sylvester Stallone, genuine one, that I got many years ago. Again, I'm sure we'll come to that on the channel at some stage. Various other bits. We also recently got, and my partner ordered these. She should be on screen soon. It won't be long. Some cool, like, tin versions of movie posters that we'll put up. I don't think I have the room in here to do Lego. So I have built a number of Lego sets over the last few years. I only got back into Lego as an adult probably, well, just after, well, around COVID time, probably around 2021, right? So I've definitely built in my time, and no one's ever going to watch this, so I'll be able to use this later on in future lives and shows. DeLorean, Back to the Future. I've done that. I have that. That's still in a box though downstairs in the basement because we moved house. So I had to package it up. So it probably needs a little bit of a rebuild because it's probably been bustled about a bit. I've made Jaws, which I probably bought it a year ago, if that was possible. And that's now on a shelf out in one of the hallways. I have done the Seinfeld set and also added some lights into it from a company that does lights. I've also done the Friends set. I've got the Office, the American Office set. I've not done that. And then I've also got, there is one more. I can't remember what that is. Then I've also done the, which is quite a recent one, I think. It came out within the last 6 months. The Star Trek Next Generation Starship Enterprise NCC 1701D. Yeah, so I've built that. And there's a load of other stuff. Anyway, that's Lego. We won't go into that. Right, we're going to do the other trailer now. It's Verity. Verity, not Variety. That would be the magazine. So let's get into this. Jeez, no one's going to watch this. I mean, if you do ever come across this, please like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. Small channel on the Gold Coast. You need to be doing more. Okay, well, how do I... There we go.
You must have questions.
Why can't your wife finish her book series?
You really want to know? This is...
We'll just say, Josh Hartnett, loving the fact that he's basically cropping up in millions of movies these days after taking a break from movies for a considerable period of time. And my prediction is he's going to be a force in movies moving forward. Anne Hathaway, it's no surprise because it's already been given. The End of Oak Street has just come out. It's already been publicized that, and I think it was publicized on the Jimmy Kimmel show, that she is in 5 movies that are being released this year, right? So there we go. 2 actors that are getting about.
Is Verity.
In a movie way.
Doctors don't think she'll ever walk or talk again. She said, you are a brilliant, undiscovered voice.
Well, I mean, that's not Anne Hathaway. I haven't got that
You're
right.
the only writer who can finish this last novel.
I know that's not her.
Her fans know her voice. They would know it's not her.
That looked like her. Have I got this wrong?
This is my confession. My autobiography. A writer's words should be honest.
It looks like her, doesn't it? I just haven't.
Bloody.
Don't know anything about it.
And a little bit terrifying.
This place is insane. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I was his drug, and he was mine.
Yes, well, okay.
She was standing right there, Jeremy. Say something. Say something.
This is your final warning. Only darkness ahead.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I love Anne Hathaway. I think she's a fantastic actress, and yeah, I think that looks pretty good. She's, of course, as I think we previously alluded to, she's currently in theatres at the end of Oak Street. And I nearly went to see that yesterday, but didn't. And I haven't seen it today. And my partner, who is going to be joining us on these live streams, well, and also when we do TV episode and full movie reactions, she will be here. It won't just be me rabbiting on and boring everybody. It will be the wife will be here as well. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, I just trying to decide between Variety and Josephine, which one I'd prefer to watch. I reckon actually they'd make a really good double bill because they're both a little bit strange. What Variety, it's not Variety, it's Verity, reminds me of, just because in the trailer, the Anne Hathaway character is a little bit elusive. We don't really know what that is. It seems like something additional to the family unit that's been created there. Reminds me in a way of the of Other Mummy. I've seen the trailer for that, which came out maybe 3 weeks ago. Obviously, we covered it on the channel, but it's got Jessica Chastain in it, where it would appear that an evil spirit comes into the mum. And so to the child of the two parents, Jessica Chastain being the mum, obviously, the mum can be the normal mum at 1 minute, but then the next minute be the evil spirit. So yeah, all very interesting. Right, well, I think that is probably it. I don't think we have had a single view on this, but then it is our test live stream. We didn't advertise it at all to anybody, and nor should we get anybody, because who would be interested in somebody sitting on the Gold Coast in Australia rabbiting on about a couple of trailers which are more indie than mainstream late on a Friday afternoon, Australia time. All right, everybody. Well, look, you take care. Hopefully, please remember to like and subscribe. God, I always remember to forget that. Never, ever. I've forgotten to say it. Please remember to like and subscribe. You know, we're a small channel. It's literally just me and my partner. she's working hard away. I've got a break between jobs to do this, and I have basically forgotten over the past 50 videos to ever ask people to subscribe. Anyway, if you can like and subscribe, please do. It really helps very small channels like ours. And also, I would highly recommend if you also follow other small channels and you like their content, please like and subscribe to those also. All right, everybody, you take care, and we'll see you back on the channel soon. I'm not going to do the peace y'all thing this time. I'm just going to say, have a great weekend.